In the last session we have discussed in the fourth question up to 4 problems. Now see that in the fourth question, fifth one. This is a problem they have given here. What the question given here? 1 plus 2 power minus 1 plus 3 power minus 1 plus 4 power 0. Now you need to solve this one again by applying the laws of exponents. So here now solve this one. How you can solve? 1 plus, you know that a power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by 8, right? So you can apply this law of exponent here. You can write 2 power minus 1 as 1 by 2. So write it here 1 by 2, and similarly here you can write 3 power minus 1 as 1 by 3. Write it here 1 by 3. And again you know that anything to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. So here since a power 0 is equal to 1, so you can write in place of 4 power 0 which is 1. Now just add it. What you get here? You know that 1 plus 1 which gives you 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. Now take the LCM of 2 and 3. What is the LCM of 2 and 3? Which is nothing but 6. So here write it here 6. As you all know how to take the LCM, right? So what is the LCM of 2 and 3? Which is nothing but 6. So here now you can write this one as 2 by 1. So you know that in one table you will get 6 at 1 into 6. So multiply with here 6. You will get here 12. 2 into 6 which gives you here 12. Plus in 2 table value you will get 6. 2 3s are 6. So multiply 3 in the numerator. 1 into 3 which gives you here 3. And similarly 3 2s are 6. So multiply 2 here. 2 1s are 2. Now what you will get here? Just add it. What you will get here? 1 plus 3 which is 15. 15 plus 2 which is 17. So you will get here 17 by 6. Like this you need to solve. Now see the next question. Three by 2 whole power minus 2 whole power minus 2. This is the problem they have given here. Now you can observe that it is in the form of a power m whole power m. So here you know that what is this one? A power m whole power n, right? So what is this law of exponent? You can multiply the powers. So here you will get this one is nothing but a power m into n. Here also by applying this law of exponent you can multiply these powers here. So you will get here 3 by 2 whole power minus 2 into 2. Just we have multiplied those powers. So that what you will get here? 3 by 2 whole power minus 4. Right? Here itself you can leave it, or otherwise you know that a power minus n is nothing but 1 by a power n. Right? This one you can apply it here. A power minus n is nothing but 1 by a power n. So here you can write this one as 1 by 3 by 2. Here what will become? Here the power is negative. If you are writing in the form of the fraction, the power will become the positive here. So you will get here 1 by 3 by 2 whole power 4. Now you know that if you take this fraction to the numerator, it will interchange, right? So that you can write this one as 2 by 3 whole power 4, right? So what you got it here? 2 by 3 whole power 4. So what is the meaning of 2 by 3 whole power 4? And again so what we got it here? 2 by 3 whole power 4. And again it is in the form of a by b whole power n. That means you know that what is the identity for a by b whole power n? That power is applicable to both of the numbers. So which is nothing but a power n by b power n. Now you can write this one as 2 power 4 by 3 power 4. So write it here 2 power 4 by 3 power 4. simplify and give reasons. Here also they have given some expressions and you need to solve those expressions and you have to state the reasons. That means which law of exponent you are applying there to solve that or to simplify those expressions. Now see that in the first question, fifth one, the first question, 3 square minus 2 square divided by 1 by 5 whole square. So what is the next question given here? 3 square minus 2 square divided by 1 by 5 whole square. You need to simplify this one by applying the laws of the exponent. First, solve what is there in the brackets, this one. So here, what is there here? 3 square. What is the value of 3 square? You need to multiply 3 2 times since the power is 2. There is a 9. So you will get here 9 minus, what is the value of 2 square? 2 into 2 which gives you 4. 9 minus 4 divided by 1 by 5 whole square. So what is the value of 9 minus 4 which is 5? So you will get here 5 divided by 1 by 5 whole square. Right? And here division is there. If you change this operation into multiplication, what we need to do? You know that how to divide two fractions, right? Here in case of division, if you write here multiplication, you need to write the reciprocal of this number. So what is the reciprocal of 1 by 5? Which is nothing but 5 by 1. So this one you can write it as 5 into 5. 5 by 1 is nothing but 5. 5 into 5 whole square. Right? What is the value of 5 into 5? Which gives you 25 whole square. What is the meaning of 25 whole square? You need to multiply 25 two times. 25 into 25 which gives you 625. So like this you need to solve the problem. Here what we have done here, we have solved what is there in the brackets first. So here 3 square which is 9, 2 square which is 4, 9 minus 4 which gives you 5. And after that we have changed the operation division into multiplication. Since we have changed the operation, we have written the reciprocal of 1 by 5 which is nothing but 5 by 1 which gives you 5. And after solving we got the value which is 625. Now see the next question. So this question you can do it as a homework. Just I will explain how to do this problem. Here it is in the form of what? A power m whole power n. What is the formula for a power m whole power n? Which is nothing but a power m into n. That means you can multiply the power. So that what you will give here? 5 power 6 into 5 power 4. And what is there here? Which is 5 power 6. Now here you can observe that the bases are same. Since multiplication is there, you can add the power. Since it is in the form of a power m into b power m, you know that a power m into b power m is nothing but a power m into a power m, which is nothing but a power m plus n. So here you can add the power, so that you will get 6 plus 4 which is nothing but 10. And again it is in the form of what? A power m by a power m. Right? Since we are dividing, what you can do? You can subtract the powers. So here you will get here 5 power 10 minus 6 which is nothing but 5 power 4. That means you need to multiply 5 4 times which gives you 5 by 25, 25 by 125 and 125 by 625. So like this you can solve, and here writing what are the exponents we have applied to solve this problem. This one you can do it as an homework. Now see the next question. Sixth question. See the first question. 2 by 3 whole cube into 2 by 3 whole power 5 This is the problem they have given here. What is the question given here? 2 by 3 whole cube into 2 by 3 whole power 5 is equal to 2 by 3 whole power n minus 2. Based on this equation, you need to find what is the value of n by using the laws of exponent. Clearly you can observe that if you see the LHS here, the bases are same. Here 2 by 3 is there, here also 2 by 3 is there. So now you can apply the laws of exponent, which is a power f into a power n. If the bases are same, if multiplication is there, you can add the powers. So which is nothing but a power m plus n. Now here you can add the power, so that you will get here this one, you can write it as 2 by 3 whole power 3 plus 5, right, which is equal to 2 by 3 whole power n minus 2. Now here what is the value of 3 plus 5, which is nothing but 8. So you will get here 2 by 3 whole power 8 is equal to 2 by 3 whole power n minus 2. Now here you can observe that here the bases are equal, right? Here 2 by 3 is there, here 2 by 3 is there, but the powers are not equal. So again it is in the form of a power m is equal to a power n. Here you can observe that the bases are same, but the powers are not same. If a power m is equal to a power n, that means if the bases are equal, then clearly you can equate the powers also. That means here you can equate the powers, which is m is equal to n. It is also a law of exponent. If a power m is equal to a power n, then we can say that here m minus n, m is equal to n. We did not solve this one. Let us see how you will get this one. So here a power m is equal to a power n. Here you can, if you take a power m to this side, what will it become? It will become division. So that you will get here a power m by a power n is equal to 1. Since we took a power m this side, what is our term here? 1. And it is in the form of a power m by a power n, so that you can write this one as a power m minus n is equal to 1. I am explaining why if the bases are equal, why we are equating the powers. So here, now you know that you can write this one as a power 0. You know that anything to the power of 0 is always 1. Since here the base is a, I am writing here this one as a power 0. Right? So that here, what you will get here, m minus n is equal to 0. So that you will get here m is equal to n. Like that, you got this one. So if the bases are equal, you can equate the powers also. So here, now equate the powers. 8 is equal to n minus 2. Right? So here, now since we need to find the value of n, take plus minus 2 to this side, will become plus 2, so that we will get 8 plus 2, which is nothing but 12. So here, what they have given here, they have given 2 by 3 whole cube into 2 by 3 whole power 5 is equal to 2 by 3 whole power n minus 2. Since here the bases are same, we have added the powers, and after that here the bases are equal, we have equated the powers, so that you can got the value of n, which is 10. The second question you can do it as a homework. In the next session we are going to solve the remaining